Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what did they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Aquarius out there. So let's get after it. Okay, here we go. All right. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. What did they secretly want to tell all my Aquarius out there? Cards that I need to. Okay, that feels good. That feels very good. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay, my aquas. Let's get after it. Let me take a little bit of a sip, and then we're going to jump into it. All right. Outstanding. Right off the bat, we have the Death card. So this is a person that's looking to start over. Out with the old, in with the new. So in other words, this is a person looking to have a complete restart, a redo. There's no baggage from a previous relationship here. This is all new, fresh energy. This person is willing to start from the ground up, start from scratch. Also here we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles representing a situation in which this person is really concerned about creating a sense of monetary wealth to pass on, not to the children's children, more or less like a legacy type of thinking here. They want to create a solid foundation of financial security as well. So along with wanting to start over, in other words, they want to start over the right way. And they're going to from soup to nuts, be having a strong financial foundation, but also they realize that you got to take time to make this happen. So they want to be a methodical grinder, kind of really get it in, do the work that needs to be done. You know, lay down the foundation. This is a person that's taking their time. It's a very grounded, earthy energy. So this individual most likely is an earth sign individual, either a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Virgos, that's what I am. Virgo energy, like myself, kind of really, putting in the grind, doing the work, laying the foundation, moving forward here, okay? And we also have the 6 of Swords, representing, meaning that this person has come from a really choppy, crazy situation. But, in terms of putting things together for this relationship, it's really moving in a more transitional, very tranquil, very calm sense of calm, putting all the calamity behind them, moving more towards a sense of calmness and things of that nature, okay? In the pursuit of this relationship, of course, because this is a love reading. Also here, we have the High Priestess energy, and their intuition is really helping guide them along this path on this quest of starting something new, something right, something solid. Also here we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords represents this person's mindset, the mental clarity. No blockages, all blockages removed. Because remember, we're talking about the Death card here, starting over, out with the old, in with the new. Bring on the new, bring on the new. Okay, mental clarity, removage of mental blockages. Complete clarity. This person, in other words, this person knows what they want. They know where they were, so they know where they're going. And they know they want to be with you, and they want to do it right. And they want to start something solid, not just based on romantic adventures, if you will, but also from a more creating a solid foundation, of having something in which to build upon. And finally, here we have the 9 of Cups, representing their wishes are being fulfilled when they're around you in pursuit of these goals. So that, with as great as that sounds, right? We got to see what are the potential blockages we could be talking about here, if any. Okay, so what potential blockages could you guys be facing? What kind of potential blockages could you guys be facing here? What potential blockages could you guys be facing here? One more shuffle. What are the potential blockages could you guys be facing here? Show me the cards you need to see. Show me the cards you need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Okay, that feels very good, actually. Okay. So, in the pursuit of this, higher calling moving forward here, person has to be able to communicate that with the Page of Pentacles. We got to go back to the question, what are the potential blockages? Potential blockages are this person articulating this perspective to you, really breaking it down in terms which are very understandable, very digestible, in other words. And this person has to really think about, how is the best way I can possibly articulate my perspective to this person, okay? So it's really communicating what their goals and dreams and aspirations are, okay? They're having a hard time communicating that point of view. Now, they could possibly show you, but sometimes words are needed as well. Now, to let a person know that, hey, we're partners here. I'm not just along for the ride, okay? You want to be in on the loop. You want to be in on what's going on, okay? So I hope you understand that as I explained it. So, also we're talking about love here with the Ace of Cups here. So, and I have to admit, I did find that a little bit disturbing, is that this seems to be more of an aesthetic type of situation, more so than something internal, so basically I'm putting all the pieces together, so it has the look and appearance of something solid, and it may be solid, but it lacks any kind of real internal workings. In other words, the structure is there, but the love is not. The deep love is not. This seems to be more something of an artificial abstract and something that's really that's just built to just kind of keep going and going and going. So again, the premise is great. But as far as a loving relationship with has love and compassion and sexual connection, that really doesn't seem to be this person's overall thought process. They want to create something that's going to have a structure, that's going to be able to propel forward. There's financial interest here. There's making sure that you guys are on the right page, and all that other stuff, it'll come with time. We'll worry about the love stuff later. Let's just build the structure right now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where on the fence I am about that. I mean, that has advantages and disadvantages. Also here, we have the Five of Cups. Now, I said that this person wasn't dealing in terms of a rebound, but I can tell you that this person absolutely has a memory of what happened previously before, and that's what's propelling this person to push this particular mindset forward, because they remember, they're regretful that they didn't do a certain thing. Maybe they're regretful that they didn't kind of lock down things and have a plan in the past. So they're like, you know what? I'm not going to make the same mistake twice, okay? Also, this person wants to have their wishes fulfilled with the Nine of Cups here, all right? They want to have their wishes fulfilled. They do want to move with the Page of Wands. They do want to move in a more exploratory, more of an adventurous perspective, or something different, in other words, something new, a new direction that they didn't do before. Again, got to go back to the question. That's part of the potential blockage. Just because something is new, just because something is different, a way of thinking, doesn't necessarily mean that it's an accurate way of thinking. Just because it's different and new doesn't always mean that it's better. Okay, and I just want to put that out there. Some people say, hey, do something new, a new way, a new wave, and all that. Hey, that's cool. I'm down for something exploratory like anyone else, but that doesn't necessarily discount the old way of doing things. The old ways, what is it? The good old, they're here. So it doesn't necessarily mean that everything in the past is bad, all right? So, in addition here, we have the Six of Swords. So that, again, I said, is sense of the calamity calms down and things move forward in a more progressive way. Well, hey, I'm getting a sense here, as long as you're along for the ride and don't ask a whole lot of questions, we're cool. The minute you start asking questions and wanting to know details and starting to want to have an itemized breakdown of what's going on, it's like, hey, listen, hold up, what are you doing? I got this. I'm in charge of this. You know, I lead, you follow. I'm kind of getting that type of vibe here. And I'm not saying that's what this person would say, per se. But that's the type of thing that's moving. That's the type of, if you don't insert something now where this person needs to have some explanations, then it could possibly be some type of issue. And finally here we got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the type of energy, very fast moving, very cutting energy. I like to use the analogy of a bull in a china shop. A bull through a china shop. It goes all the way to the end, wrecking all the china, just achieving the objective, and then kind of looks back and says, oh damn, you know. And so it doesn't really think about it just thinks about the end goal. Consequences be damned as long as the goal is achieved. So in this particular case, that's exactly what's going down. There's a very huge potential that this person, because of things that are happening in the past, is just thinking more about achieving the objective and worrying about all the other stuff like love, compassion, connectivity, you know, chemistry. We'll worry about that later. Let's just achieve the objective first. Okay, so let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? Too many cards that I need to see. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. So, first off the bat, friction. There's definitely going to be some friction. There's going to be some residual residual pieces that are hanging about. You know, those insignificant things like, let's say, real chemistry, like really emotional connectivity, you know, those little things, those insignificant things. Of course, I'm being sarcastic, right? Definitely, there's going to be some friction here. There's going to be some pieces that are left behind. Some very key major pieces that need to be discussed. So if you're going to take this ride with this individual, make sure that it is a holistic approach. You're not just kind of leaving valuable things on the side of the road that you may not think means anything, you know. So you know, just keep that in mind here. Also, revolution. Okay, things are coming full circle, beginning, middle, and an end. So the question is this the beginning of the end or the end of the beginning? Time will tell here. And finally here, discernment. You're going to have a certain level of discernment with this individual to kind of figure out what the heck's going on here. You need to have these conversations. They're definitely going to have to be had. You know, you're going to have to really make sure that this person's end goal, again, the structure is sound. Okay, I get what this person is going. They just want to have a plan of financial security, a foundation, you know, moving forward, legacy. You have common interests. I get the end goal, but it's in the getting there. It's in the journey as well. Okay, and it seems to me it's just going to be a little bit of a hollow journey. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general reading. Love reading may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, you want to know more about this particular situation, I will leave the link down below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. Also, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take this parts of this reading that do, if any, and disregard the rest. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It really helps the channel, but more importantly, it helps the algorithm really push my very unique style of tarot reading out there to others that may enjoy this style as well. So thank you in advance. My name is Adonis. I absolutely adore you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.